For an arithmetic sequence, a sub n, where a sub 9 is 28 and a sub 13 is 36, find a sub 20. All right, there is a way of doing this, monopolizing? Using? We'll do using. Using the fact that our general term is linear. However, that technique will not work on the next section when we see a similar problem. Instead, we're going to use this formula. In order to first find a sub 20, we need to first find a sub n. So this is where this comes into play. And as it turns out, what happens is that by saying a sub 9 is 28, that gives us an equation. Namely, if a sub 9 is equal to 28, then that means, according to that formula, it'd be a sub 1 plus 9 minus 1 times d. So we're using this setup here. So what's the other equation going to look like? A sub 13 equals 36 is equal to what? Good. So again, as stated, to find the general term, there's two things you need to know. The first term and the common difference, so those become our variables. Putting those variables on the left-hand side, we would say a sub 1 plus 8d equals 28, and a sub 1 plus 12d equals 36. Oh my gosh. You thought you were out of chapter 9, and it comes by to say, hello. To be honest with you, of all your techniques, I would just subtract these equations, because what would happen to the a sub 1s? They go away. So you'd have 8d minus 12d would be negative 4d is equal to 28 minus 36. Negative 8. So what do we get for d? Why should we expect our common difference to be a positive number? Yes. I'm just going to say yes, because all of it's correct. The subscripts increased from 9 to 13, and also the values increased from 28 to 36. How's that? Putting all your answers together. All right, we got d to be 2. How do we find a sub 1? Sure, pick one of your two favorites down here. Let's pick the first one. So if I put d to be 2 into the first equation, I get a sub 1 to be, So that means the first term of our sequence is 12. All right. So that means our a sub n would be 12 plus n minus 1 times 2. Now, we're not going to clean this up per se, because they didn't say find a sub n. They said find a sub 20. So how would you find a sub 20? Plug 20 in for n. Without a calculator, what is 12 plus 20 minus 1 times 2? Huh? 50.